A warning now to residents in one Newport Beach neighborhood. Expect noise around the clock as repairs of a century-old oil well that was leaking methane and oil into a home continues. Our Michele Gile is live in Newport Beach with more on the noise and when residents will finally get some peace and quiet. Michele.
Juan, probably around Christmas time. Now, this is known as an orphan oil well. It operated back in the 1920s. There is no known owner, and city officials say that the old cap on this well has likely loosened or become dislodged. It's the first day of drilling in a neighborhood along the Balboa Peninsula in Newport Beach. This massive rig has been set up by the state to locate and cap a 101-year-old underground well that's been leaking oil into a house on Marcus Avenue. Mayor Joe Stapleton says the people who evacuated the home smelled methane back in the summer, which triggered the city's emergency response.
It's not commercially viable oil. It's very thick and tar, and unfortunately, yeah, if oil was coming up out of your house, you would think you hit a gold mine, but not the case in this situation.
Capping the well is a round-the-clock, noisy operation. For the next week and a half, workers will drill hundreds of feet down to get to the source of the oil and fill the old pipe with cement to stop it from bubbling to the surface.
And we have this special, it's called advanced magnetic ranging, this special tool where it's going to go now back into the oil well hole and it's going to do an electronic scan to see if we can find the old pipe.
The house sitting on top of the well has been red tagged. Part of Marcus Avenue is off limits. Officials say some people with second homes have left the area. Neighbor Becky Fleming is now staring at a high chain link fence.
Inconvenient, I would say, is the big word around here. You know, having a fence as a front yard now is a little tough. And then for the quiet little beach town we're used to, this is a lot more noise.
And this pipe here is a release pipe that the city put in back in the 90s.
Fire Chief Jeff Boyle says the city has been monitoring methane gas levels on the peninsula from old oil wells. Several are near the well that crews are working to cap. And coming up tonight at 6, I'll show you where a few more of these century-old abandoned oil wells are located. They are underground. As a matter of fact, in the neighborhood right next to the one that I'm standing in, right across the channel here. And when you look at these maps that the state of California has online, it turns out there are dozens and dozens of these abandoned oil wells along our coast. That's the latest live in Newport Beach. I'm Michele Gile. Back to you.
All right, Michele, thank you.